So continue on in that vein with these fights. They knew just how to do that because they were all together. So they would insinuate, I didn't wear, when I was little, it was like I didn't have the right clothes to wear, because I used to have to work for my own. I'd babysit and I'd have to work to pay for my own clothes. So of course I didn't have the latest stuff. And this stuff gets progressively worse. So then as I got a little older, it was like, well, you didn't have rides to go to events. My mother wouldn't give me rides. I couldn't get picked up, as far as, because you have to have a ride to get to events in school, to belong to certain groups. So I wasn't allowed to be in certain groups. There would be cliques. This Xtina, is going on and on about her Ukraine beliefs now, which are pretty extremist considering what's going on in this community, and considering that a lot of these children might be trafficked out of Ukrainian into Poland. It was a big joke about being a Polish whore here. I had two people yesterday sit and make comments about dog eat dog. My mother's been involved, the same thing, dog eat dog. They make these vicious comments. So this is what I'm doing. So what they would do, they would pick fights. So they want to be your friend. It's a very small community, so everybody knows. And this is the gaslighting that went on. So of course you blame yourself. My ex-husband was involved with a local bar, the Annex. Everybody hung out the Annex. It was a very popular place, parties. I didn't hang out there, so when I came back to Amsterdam, it was like, oh, it's kind of cool. I would go there, have a drink with my ex. We only went a few times, and then we got a boat and we went up to the Sacandaga Lake and we bought property up there. Well, everybody knew him. He pretended he didn't really hang out with them anymore. My cousin was into heroin, so he didn't really see him. He had been friends with him in high school, but we're only 2 people away, and if they do get together and do this kind of thing, and it's reprehensible, it's unconscionable, it's filthy, and it's disgusting, and I'm going to keep talking about it. As a young woman, you don't realize, well, men are hunters and they hunt together. And it's not just men, it's women also. There's a lot of women involved in this. Be safe, guys. Take care.